Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of The Infected. And in today's episode, the plan is to build 3 more houses going along this edge over here. I do want to build a electrical slash mechanical house, a plastic house, a bark chip house, and then if I have enough room, I would like to make just another room and have somebody live there. But first, we do have an update that's going to be coming really soon that I would like to talk about. So you can see here, we're going to have a new update really soon, version 6.0. I'm really excited about this. I'm glad that there's not going to be a restart in the game because we put in so much work in this thing, and I'd be sad if there was actually a restart already. So let's go ahead, read the news in progress, although we like to share the progress of version 6.0. As I move forward with new content updates, I will be making a news post for each update that will hold a running list of additional changes that are planned for that upcoming patch. These posts will be updated every couple of days, so be sure to keep an eye on them if you'd like to keep tabs on stuff coming down the pipeline. The new update should be ready in roughly 5 to 7 days. You can read more about it further down in the post. Okay, so we're going to have some new content, which I'm really excited for. Like, these are like things like I was asking for. We're probably not going to get the shift click to get out of the forges just yet, but hopefully soon we'll get that. So we're going to have a water house, can be built as a standalone building that when turned on will pump clean water into its sinks. It requires 100 power to run. So I'm going to need to start working on power, adding more power to our base. That shouldn't be a problem because I do have a bunch of ignits to be able to craft more power. Added sinks. Sinks can be built anywhere in your base and will provide fresh, clean, filtered water for your flask if they are located within range of the powered water house. More of a late game thing once when you have enough power capabilities to maintain running it. So that's really why I need to start adding more power. 100 power. I mean, I think this isn't going to be available throughout the whole map. I think it's only going to be available in a small section. So we're going to have to build multiple of these. And then I think they might change the power from being the whole map to, again, just the sectors. That's what it sounds like. So here is our sink. Pretty cool looking. I can't wait to like get more accessories in the game. I mean, this is awesome. This is going to be huge. Added clothing rack. This was a very popular suggestion and also a very good one. The clothing rack can hold up to 10 items, 6 items on the hanger, like shirts, pants, and 4 smaller items like caps and boots at the bottom. So, yeah, rather than putting it in a dang chest, we can now start putting it on a clothes rack, utilize our bathroom, and it's going to be our closet area now, as that was just an empty room up in our house. Added greenhouse. This is a prefab building that will allow auto irrigation and it's temperature controlled. Any plant bed growing food within the greenhouse will maintain a water status as long as powered water houses is within range. Great way to keep plants safe and warm for the winter. Yeah, this is another item that I'm really excited for to build. I mean, we're going to be able to have plants during the winter time, and the biggest thing is auto irrigation. So that means that we're going to start going automated on things, which means maybe automated forges coming sometime soon. I really hope so, because I get tired of throwing those rocks for ignits and then changing the ignit or rocks for the fragments, changing the fragments into ignits of the irons, and that's just taking forever. Here's another thing that I'm really excited for here. A fire pot, early game, cheap to build, light source. Players have been asking for such a thing for some time now. It will only require 5 iron fragments and 10 plant fibers to make. There's no fuel requirement, can be toggled on and off, and is movable. So I'm going to use this to light our paths around our base and probably light the path to go to our secret area. So yeah, I'm can't wait for these. We're going to place these everywhere. Wooden stairs, also popular suggestion. These stairs are straight and centered with the foundation sections. This is great. I'm going to like this for our pyramid. Wooden railing openings. This new railing is designed to fit well with new stairs. See image below. So then it looks like we're just going to get quarter pieces for our railings. Flat roof corner. This roof section will allow a few more build design options. And so I'm not sure what this is how this looks, if it's just an angle and then a square, but we will try that out. Another thing I'm really excited for, we're going to get some furniture, 2 couches, 2 chairs, also a wood cabinet. You're not going to be able to interact with them, but it's going to be great to have that cosmetic to be able to place down in our room. It's going to have a furniture tab. So a bunch of changes here. When turned off, fires on forges, campfires with water from flasks, it would use up all the water in the flasks. Now it will only use 1 water. I really don't turn off our water because we have an excess supply of firewood and coal, so I really don't need to shut it off. A bunch of items that are reduced in weight: rope, stone, tallow, cloth, plastic. I guess he's making the oil lamp light radius bigger. I haven't tried out the oil lamp. Maybe we'll craft one today to try it out. Couple t-shirts with mesh. Yep, added items. More bulk crafting recipes, biofuel ×5, plastic, bone shard, and Kevlar. So yeah, I'm really excited about this update. Okay, so let's go ahead, run around and kind of check things out before we start the episode. So one place I was thinking about building the greenhouse when it does come out is right here inside our farm corral. And then if I can't fit it in there, then I would probably put it right here. That's why I'm really only going to go 3 to 4 houses deep. I kind of only want to build to this alleyway right here, as I'm going to have to add a watershed. Our watersheds will probably be over here in this area. I think that's like the best spot to put it. And that's on the other side of the fence. And what would be really cool is to put those lanterns down here, 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 following the path. I think that would be looking really, really good to have a bunch of lanterns just coming along, following the path, and then have a bunch of lanterns lighting up the way to the copper extraction site and the aluminum site. So yeah, I can't wait to get those items, the new update, in the next week or so. Less than a week, 5 to 7 days is what he's saying. And normally he rolls it out a little bit faster than normal. Hopefully we get it soon, and then we can make some episodes about the new items. And I can't wait to start placing them into our house up there. So first I got to cut down these trees because this is regrowth. And if I didn't say, I'm not going to work on the secret project today, as I'm still waiting for regrowth to happen over there. I might go over and visit each site because we are going to need to start crafting more power. So yeah, are you guys excited for the update too? I really can't wait for it to come out. Accessorizing, because that means that, you know, this is the beginning of bringing out accessories. Now, what else is it going to do in the future? I really would like an automated iron ignite mineral extractor or mineral extractor zone, and maybe an automated forging system. That's not going to happen. Like, I spend so much time just doing that circle forging. Okay, so we are all clear. I'm going to keep this tree here because I do like it. I think I can cut it down. And these places don't need a backyard. So I'm going to push this up like really, really tight. I think this is going to be a 1x3, a 1x2. Is it really going to be that small? So I need an electrical, plastic, and bark chip area. So I think this is probably going to be a bark chip. Oh yeah, close our gates. You don't need to get attacked by the wolf. And then you don't hear the deer anymore. The deer has left us. So they only stay for so long. But then it sounds like they might be adding a animal husbandry. So that's going to be cool if we're going to be able to start collecting animals, chickens, wolves, whatever. He's able to whoop on me through the fence, and I was doing no damage to him. So I think we're going to have to start saving up our animal hides, then throwing them away. I've been throwing away a bunch of animal hides. That's most likely going to be the leather in the game. Okay. Got to clear out my backpack. So I did bring our plank machine over here. And what's awesome about this is you can move it around with all the wood inside. Shh, don't tell anybody. So I'd rather not have that changed. It would suck to not be able to move that. Okay, so I just need planks. And we're going to be storming. I swear I tried locks on that thing and it didn't work. Looking forward to having straight stairs so I don't have to do the little zigzag thing. I think I'm going to put straight stairs all the way to top of the secret project. Okay, door. Window on the side. Rest are going to be full walls. And then I'll probably put a chest rack here. This is the bark chips, so we'll just have bark chips in here. No crafting. So I don't need any crafting tables. This is just going to be a storage room. Because what I'm looking for is the next room's probably going to be plastic, which requires bark chips, oil cans, and I don't need to make a room for its own for oil cans. I mean, maybe I should, but I just usually take out the oil cans and put them in the chest, as we're not going to have that much oil. I mean, we're getting generating a lot of oil, but not enough to warrant its own house. Because we are allowed 100 oil cans. And all the oil I've been saving up, and I mean, yeah, I'm using a bunch too. I probably only have like 200 to 300 oil cans. Oh, gotta fill this up. Grab that watermelon. Because we need that thirst. Back to building. Okay, that's better. That took me a little bit to build. Oh, and we need clay. I was gonna go get more clay today, but I forgot. Let's go find clay, I'll bring it back. So it does look like I need to go on a mission for more clay. I only got enough for this roof. So we'll probably get the next foundation all laid, get the walls up, and then when it comes to the roof, then I'm gonna go out, grab some more clay, fill up our container. At least enough to finish out this build, which will be, what, another 2 to 3 more houses? Because I would like these houses to be kind of right on top of each other. don't think we can go long ways there. Or sideways, whatever ways. Add a window. Probably only going to build one of these. 40 planks, 6 iron ingots, because I don't want to waste all my iron ingots. Let's go ahead and grab that. I only got 5. Good thing I got a bunch in this chest. Okay, brought over a couple bark chip containers so we can get this filled. I think I start with this one first, right here. Man, I need a lot of iron ingots. Okay, fill up our saw bench, get some planks. And I know I got way more bark chips too. Just gotta go find them. But at least it's starting to get filled up. Oh, the bird wants to come for a ride. That was his little chest. Won't take my chest. Locking it up. Okay, I guess this is his house over here. Okay, the next one. So I'm thinking about making a plastic one just like this on the opposite side, having the electrical parts in a straight line right here. And straight line, I mean straight line house. Let's line it up and try to go as close as possible. Oh, gotta take that one out. Wrong way, wrong way. Then I'll probably have like an entrance door here, so I can go left side's going to be electrical parts, right side mechanical parts. And then on this one, let's go ahead and just make the foundation so I can match it all as close as possible. Lip. And this is only a 2x. And then this room here will be our plastic rooms. Ah, this is his table here. It's like, I need that chest. Why are you taking it away from me? Okay, so I think in here I have to add oil cans, which I have to add a chemistry table. No, chemistry table is going to be in the plastic area because I'm going to need bark chips, oil cans to make plastic. So this is going to have the chemistry table in here. I don't know. Let's just build it. I might have to build it a little bit bigger. Okay, I can't finish the roof on this because I don't have any clay. I'm going to go ahead and move our chemistry table inside. And because I'm being stingy on our iron, I kind of don't want to make a new chemistry lab table. I think that's how it's going to go. Same thing, I'm not going to make this storage unit just yet. I'll probably have it here. So this is going to craft plastic, which we need oil cans, bark chips. I'm just going to have plastic sitting in here. I'll grab my bark chips. I'll probably have backup bark chips here. But you see how I have these two connected here? Because then once I'm done with the plastic, then I can come in here to craft our electrical parts. I'll have copper in here on one of these storage containers. I'll probably have 2 storage containers. One for the mechanical parts, one for the iron ingots, and actually I could probably just have a shelf of iron ingots. But the mechanical parts. So let's go ahead and get this built out. Still really unsure of how I'm going to have these all organized. Until I get everything moved over here and everything working and flowing, then I really won't know exactly what I'm going to have in each of these. Just because I like keep going back and forth. Should this just have bark chips? Yeah, I want this to be bark chips, so then I got to move it over here for whatever bark chips I need to have. So I should have bark chips in there too. But I do want a house for just bark chips, so that's why I ended up building it. Then this will have a door. I think it should have 2 windows, one on each side. So it kind of matches. Rest is going to be closed off. Build that up. Put the roof on. Then I got to go break up some clay material. Go get some clay. We need 60 total clays. So that shouldn't take too long to do. I'm not going to fill up the whole container. Lazy tonight. No, I just don't want the recording to be over 2 hours like how it's normally. Kind of want a shorter one. Easier to work with. Not that much to cut out. Without the roof, not done. We do need to add some windows, some doors. Again, I'm not going to finish up the windows. Not going to finish up any of the lights that I throw on. Too much material right now to be able to do that. And I just don't have enough. Okay, there we go. In time, this room will have 2 storage racks. I need a bunch of irons. Need a bunch of irons. There we go, that looks good. We'll have our electrical parts, mechanical parts, the way to craft them. I need to put a couple iron ingot shelves in here. I'll probably put it against this windowed wall. So now I'll have iron ingots in here. I know we need the copper and cobalt most likely. Let's check it out. Copper, cobalt, 1 plastic for electrical part. So I need 2 cobalt containers. There we go. We've got some iron, some copper, some cobalt. Let's get these filled up first. Okay, so I ended up working through the night and getting everything pretty much set up. I did get our clay, and of course it's raining, thunderstorming as always. And so let's go ahead and fill out the roofs, and then I'll show you what we got. That's our plastic room. This will be our electrical parts and machine parts. Mechanical parts, not machine. And I do need to add some wood and planks. Didn't get to that. And I brought our plank maker a lot closer to the circular saw, as I ran out of wood over there, and I have a bunch of these logs just laying around here. Because I was going to do more fence build, but I don't think I'm going to add a fence along this side. I don't think there's a need for it. Like I might, when I do build this house here, I might add a fence. It might be the worker's house that's going to work between the 3 places. Okay, so here's the 3 houses. Let's go ahead and try it out. In here, we just have our bark chips. In time, I'll build this one up, but there's not a need for it tonight, as all this like I used up all my iron that I just forged, which really, really sucks. Okay, so then we're gonna have bark chips over here. This should be plastic. Backup container. So let's move this to the bottom shelf. We do need oil. Bark chips, and then should be 3 oil to 5 bark chips. we'll craft a piece of plastic. So make a few of these. There we go. I think 3 is enough. And we'll put it in our container. I'll end up working on more off camera. And then now when we need our plastic, grab our plastic, go over. Then we got our copper, cobalt. In here will be our electrical parts. And here will be our mechanical parts with our iron. So let's grab 3 pieces. Actually, we're going to grab a 4th because we do have 4 pieces of plastic. 1 more of each. Come on. Get in there. Okay, 4 electrical parts. And then when we need electrical parts, this is where the electrical parts will be. And let's just craft 5. And I'm not going to touch these. These are only going to be used for if we ever need the mechanical parts. And it's just 1 iron. Going to kind of forget that it's going to be here, because I'm going to grab all this and it's going to be empty when I really need it. So then we can start filling up our mechanical parts there, electrical parts there. And so that's our little electrical mechanical part crafting area. And it does work out really, really well. So now I just need to build a house over here for our worker. I don't have the material. I mean, I do have material here, but I don't have the roofing material, and I'm not really sure what I want to build just yet for the worker house. I might build that one once when we get more items into the game, because it would be nice to give them a sink, give them a bathroom. I mean, I don't want to make it like super huge, but give them the basic necessities. Even though Connor's house is like super empty, nothing in here. He don't get nothing. Okay, so I think that's going to be it for this part of the build. I am going to run over and check on the copper site, aluminum site. I am going to take you with me on that journey. So one thing that I am taking every single time we go over to the copper extraction site is I want to take a wind turbine. And especially now, I was doing this before just for aesthetics looks, but if they're going to start limiting power on in like power grids, so like this power section will only be good maybe in this square of a section here. I'm going to need to start spreading out our power. Again, this is just going to be for aesthetic looks for the secret build that we're going to be doing. I'm not going to be working on it tonight. I just kind of want to go check on the copper and aluminum sites, bring some material back so that I can have another big forging session, as I want to be ready for this update. I want to have enough material to be able to build all that's needed. And I think we're going to need quite a bit of material for some of the houses that we're going to build now. So yeah, we'll see you over at the copper extraction site. Okay, at the copper extraction site, I'm going to take this up to the top, as I really want to put a wind turbine at every corner, because it does look good. So we're going to need to craft a bunch of wind turbines. And I hope that we're still going to get power all over the map. Oh, we already got it done. As you can see, I've already been bringing wind turbines here. So I guess this is going to go down on the next level, because this will be our next section. Make sure it's facing the right way. We need to flip it around 180. Are these lined up? This one looks like it's off to the left a little bit, but it's close enough. Close enough. It's already spent a couple minutes trying to adjust it. Yeah, if we can have that going down each corner, Looks like it's going the same way. I think that'll look cool, going all the way down. But yeah, not working on the site today. We're going to work on our mineral extractions, trying to get more material. As you can see, I've been trying to organize all this out. We don't have full containers over here. I just want to have what items I am going to use. And sorry, not the items that I'm going to use. The items that I'm going to store in here, but not have like a full container, like the rocks. Which one's the rocks? There's that. So I need to make another ghost image, get these filled up. So I'm tired of these always being full and I don't know what's what and it's just a mess. So we got to keep this organized. 85. So I need to grab some planks. And we are gaining a little bit of regrowth coming back. And so what I want to do is like chop all these down, but I'm going to wait for the update to happen because I don't want the trees to despawn when he flips the switch and goes to the next update. Okay, bring in our plank cutter a lot closer so I can get these filled up and then we can get all the material out. I probably need a couple more for the other site. So I'll take as many planks as I can over to the aluminum site. And let's empty these out. So I do have a bunch of coal for sale, so if you guys need any coal, hit me up. Give you a good deal. Okay, this copper will go back. So that's why I move it over to the side so I know what's going to go back. If I fill up a container with a ignite or an ore, sorry, it's an ore, then I'll move it over there so I know to take it back. And if I have multiple here, like I'll do a couple back and forth trips. So it does look like we are ready to head off to the aluminum site. Our aluminum site is all organized, as you can see. So much material, so much stone, coals. And we actually have everything ready to start putting in, which is surprising. We will add 2 more containers. I should probably add a third because I think I'm going to fill up aluminum at least. And that was just because I have extra planks, and I think I do have more planks in one of these. My just-in-case planks. And all that I'm really looking for is how many irons we get. We have 14 right now. So we'll come up with a total number between 5 extractors being all full. Okay, all the extractors are now emptied. Not too much rock, which is fine. 1 case of coal. But what's great is look at all this aluminum that we got. That is 79 total aluminum. So we are going to take this aluminum back. I'm going to keep this one here for now as we still need 1 more aluminum. I might come back and check up to pick this one back up. But I don't think so because we already have 2 cases that we got to take back to our home base. And now from the copper site, I'm gonna take the aluminum back to our main base, then run back, come grab that extra container of copper. And I am running for my life. We got a wolf chasing us. Okay, made it back in 1 piece. We got our full aluminum container. I am gonna go get the copper container. But first, We need to worry about our health. Gonna grab some melons because I'm gonna eat them all. And then get our meat up, protein. We need a bandage. We need that thirst, that energy to go back up. Bring up our protein, eat all three. I do like munching on the melons because look at that. We're almost full on energy. Okay, let's go deal with our bandage needs. And what's really nice about all these houses is I know where the band-aids are. At least I hope I'm going to go in the right house. Should be this one right here. And then there should be bandages waiting for us. Perfect. So I do need to craft a bunch more bandages and these items. I need to work on them. I haven't been working on them. Maybe we'll have just an episode where we're working on filling up each of these containers, each of these houses. But I do want to get other houses in here first before I really do that. Because, I mean, I don't know if that's really going to be, like, the best spot for my bandage house. Like, I want to have where all the items are right next to each other. So I'm not sure how the bandage is going to work. And the other items, because I don't even know how many more houses I'm going to need. I haven't planned out yet. I've only planned this little bit out. And I think that works really, really good. So I'm going to go run back, go grab our copper, chop it off, and then we'll probably close it out after this. Nope, you can't get through. You stuck. Okay. Don't forget, we need our wind turbine. Next part of the pyramid build. So we'll see you at copper extraction. Okay, it looks like I'm going to put this wind turbine on this spot right here. So I got to line it up with this wind turbine. Looks like it's pointing the same direction. On the corner, and bam. I like that. I think that's going to look good. Going all the way down. So I can't wait to open up this site so then we can start doing a lot of our forging here. As I'm really not sure how I'm going to get the ignites back. I mean, I guess we can carry more ores and then be able to, when we get to the other site, then we'll get the 20 iron, or not, 20 copper ignites. And so I'm not sure if it's worth crafting here and then taking it over, because then now we're going to have to take 2 trips per to fill up this container. I got to think about it. Because the 20 in a chest or 20 in a shelf, it's the same. But then we're able to carry 40 in this chest. So that's going to be a lot of tricks that I'm going to have to make to go back and forth to our base. But I mean, how much more do I really need of like a bunch of these materials? Like I need a bunch more material back at the pyramid because I'm going to be crafting a lot of power over there. So I want, like, if the power is still going to be map wide or full map, then I'm probably going to have like that be now our main power center, forging center. I do like to bring all the material back here before I start really massively forging, because I do want to get a bunch more copper. Even though we have a lot here, we're going to run out. And actually I have a lot of aluminum going. I need to start crafting more copper extraction machines so that I can get more copper in this place, so it can match up with the aluminum. Cobalt, I'm not really worried about. I mean, Cobalt's really close, so that's why I'm not going to go check it because I did recently check it, and there's not much of a need for a lot of Cobalt. But yeah, I'll fill up all the rocks, do our forging session, get more of these filled up, but I really need to start working on my iron really, really bad. Okay, there we go. Kind of a quick build today. Not really. For me, it's still like over 2 hours of recording, but there's going to be a bunch of jumps and everything as I need to start doing more of these combination of houses and putting them together so then I can have a house to go for bark chips, for plastic, for electrical parts and mechanical parts, just like I have the band-aid room and the rope room. So I do want to have a room for each item, and so we'll continue to craft on some more. Tomorrow, I'm not sure what's the next episode, as I do want to start working on getting this really, really soon, the mixer, so then we can start upgrading our buildings to concrete. And I saw some upgrades of being able to upgrade the door to something else, like a steel door somehow. So I haven't figured that out of how to do that. But yeah, not sure what we're going to do tomorrow, but Friday we will be live streaming, and there's two choices I can do for the live stream, and that will be work on the restaurant over here, which I kind of want to wait for more regrowth to happen as I need more logs. This isn't going to be enough logs. Or start our next new massive build, which I'm thinking I'm going to do inside Crocodile Lake. I'm going to keep it a secret for now. And then you guys will see Friday, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All right, guys, and with that, this will complete our episode for today. Thanks again for watching this infected episode. We will see you on the next video.